Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Gear Talk. Haven't brought out one of these in a while, but today we are talking all about Spypoint. That's right. The Canadian trail camera company creates revolutionary trail cameras, wireless, the smallest wireless camera on the market. Some great products here, and we're going to dive in right now. I am about to go out and set up my Spypoint cameras for the winter, and just trying to set the date. Now the website is talking about upgrading it. Well, let's be frank, guys. This is not a link. It's not connecting. If it works, it works. There's really no need to upgrade them, not unless there's some super crazy detail that's come out and that's launching and making the standard trail camera significantly better. There's no need for that. I can understand it with the links and the ones that are cellular because the technology is changing with that. The connection and the connectivity is changing. The wireless networks are changing. So with that technology evolving, sometimes you got to evolve your hardware or your software as well. But this does not. So when you open the box, it comes with the camera itself. Nice. But it also comes with an SD card reader. This is not it. This is mine that I bought on Amazon. That one works. That one works flawlessly. The one I got with the camera did not seem to work very well. Every time I tried to access it, the SD card seemed to corrupt files, which is really odd. I don't understand what's going on there, but that's what it did. So I don't use that one. Certainly I would invest in, some people, they just swap out the cards. So the card goes in right there. And you can hook up the battery system to it as well, or the solar panel system, which comes with the battery. If you connect the some of the other components, like the long-lasting battery, or even if you go with the solar panel setup, with the right setup, you potentially have an unlimited power supply that'll never run out, and the camera never needs to be changed, other than the card. With the wireless setup, with the cellular cameras, because it updates to you automatically, technically you would never have to go out until the card is actually full. And if you put a big enough card in it, like a 16 gig or a 30 gig card, it takes a long time to fill that up. We got boost for night mode, photo. I'm not going to do video because video eats up the card real quick. And right now, what do I have in here? I have the card that came with it. 16 gig Spypoint card, which is nice. Delay 1 minute, that's fine. This is just for wintertime, so I don't need a lot. Quality. So I had it set to 3. The settings are I can go 20 megapixel, which is super high quality. That's actually what I want. So we're going to go just one pic at a time. Auto detect. Name, force 1. Default, no. About firmware, format, no. Okay, so our settings are ready to go. So this takes 8 AA's. It's even got a little viewer. It's kind of neat. These are Energizer Max batteries. They should last me lots of time. Just one photo, so closed up. It comes with a strap too. So far, all the cameras have come with their own strap, which is really nice. And something I want to show you guys. In this day and age, unfortunately, thieves, they're here. It's never going to change. People are going to steal your gear. So do what you can to prevent it. Some people say I don't bother, whatever. But you know what? All it takes is for them to be, just to them not take it that one time. Maybe they might come back, but hopefully you're in and out enough that they'll never know. But this comes with, see the loops here, hard plastic, so you can put a lock through there, and that will lock your camera into place. It's also got a screw in the bottom, so if you got a mounting bracket, you can get these on the Spypoint website as well, and also you can get them Bass Pro, Cabela's, Amazon. I got this on Amazon. I got this from one of my other cameras, but it will work with this one as well. You screw it in. This is really great for it allows you to perfectly adjust it, and you can mount it wherever you want. So whether it be a fence post, whether it be whatever, right? And it allows you to change your angle with the head that's adjustable. So if you can use these, great. The only thing with this is that it makes the lock a little bit looser, but it holds the camera really good. And just a nice piece of add-on to have. So I'll be setting that up as well. Is the Link Micro. This is the smallest wireless camera on the market. This thing is awesome. I cannot express to you how amazing I think this thing is. Antenna flips up, which, let me remind you folks, you can buy insertable higher antennas for better reception. So if you're in an area with bad reception, on the site I believe they carry them, but also Amazon, you can find them there. You can buy an extension for the antenna to go way up in the tree, allowing you to get better reception. A lot of the time, mine ran on 2 bars. I got my pictures no problem. So it also has an extra little bar piece. This is great for storage because the antenna folds down into it, doesn't allow it to flop around and break. Now this has a couple of different components as well that I want to show you for safety features, which I think are really great. You can't set up with the solar panel or anything like that, or there's no plugins for it, right? You do have the screw in for the bracket, but this one is designed to be checked. So if you put in lithium-ion batteries in these, which I don't have any, these things last for a severely long time. However, so here's the app on the phone. Now that app allows you to control all your settings. So you don't change the settings on here, you do it all in the app. Once it connects, it updates and updates. I did take a little bit of time for it to connect, the initial time, but after that, it updates. Some of the things that I found about this, sensitivity. So when you go into the app here, and you'll see here, there's settings, and then you go down to the sensitivity. You can change whether it's high, medium, or low. Depending on your area, this can get crazy. Twice, it's let me know of a deer in the zone while I was walking in. So I was once able to sneak in and spook a doe. Second time I was able to sneak in, couldn't determine whether it was doe or not, and I spooked that one as well. So that's pretty cool. This one takes the micro SD card. It's got a cool little feature here. So this battery pack, again 8, but it's a battery, it's like a pack, right? And you pop it out, you pop it in, it takes a micro SD card, and all you do is flip it on. Nice and simple. Just about every control setting that you can imagine has been included in this app, such as frequency of picture uploads, picture quality, trigger speed, and you can even report it if your camera has been stolen. Other great features include Buck Tracker app with antler recognition technology and species recognition, as well as being able to sort your images through the dates. Checking the status of your camera is easy in the status section with signal strength, battery life, the temperature as well. This area really shows the health of your camera while it's in the field. So we're setting up the camera right now, putting it at about my chest height. That should get a nice open wide shot of the trail. Now all the cameras come with this strap. It's a self-locking strap too. Once you slide it through, you get the thumb, just slide it through and it locks automatically. Just a bit of a pain to get your height set with it on, but it'll slide through. Let's make it easier here. There we go. And there we go. And that's it, the Force 20 set up. And yeah, I think we're going to test it out now. Trevor has the same card reader I do. So all you do, plug it into your phone. Let's check it out. There it is, guys. Yeah. What do you think, Trev? It's a nice picture.
Yeah, it does. They take nice pictures.
Yeah. That is a really, really great picture. I am really impressed with that. And that, now, that should catch them about belly height, eh? It's got your knees, so should catch their belly up. So we should be good there for distance and height. That's perfect. We're going to leave Trevor on there because he's just so sexy. All right. Never forget to turn your camera on. I've done that many times. It does not bode well for when you come back. Trevor, there is your USB card back reader. All right, guys. So that is the setup for the Force 20. It is good to go. We're going to move on to set up the Link Micro now. So guys, we are back at the deer site. To the left of the camera right here, that was where the bait was from last fall. The camera was taking pictures up here from my left to the right of the camera. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change camera location. I do have a salt rock that I got at Bass Pro right here. I'm going to put it up. The camera is going to go right up here on this tree overlooking this way. Now, the key thing, I've got a little bit of rack stacker left over, so I'm going to throw that down as well. Put the camera up and just more or less just try and keep this monitored over the winter and see what kind of movement I got going through. Now this plateau, you only got about a 30-yard range of view. So in the spring, we actually might move to the edge of the plateau where you're going to see a lot more in the distance. And that really will, I think, have a much bigger impact putting the food down there. They'll be deeper in the woods. They'll feel more comfortable. There are already trails down there and converging. So I think that's really going to be a great spot. It'll also make it a lot easier for me to get in because I don't have to come up over the ridge to see what's there. I'll actually walk out to the plateau and see something down there. So that's the idea right now. Trevor's gone to get the bait off the four-wheeler, and I'm going to set up the camera right now. So we tried to use the strap, guys, but the strap unfortunately is not long enough around such a thick tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the mounting bracket. So you can purchase the mounting bracket on the Spypoint website. I got this one off of Amazon. I got this one long before I ever became a pro staff member with Spypoint. So I'm going to use the bracket instead. You might want to find yourself maybe like a little hammer to bring with you to kind of get it started. This bark is very thick and very strong, protects the tree. Took me a little bit to get it screwed in, but I've got it screwed in now. Just going to use mounting bracket hole. That's the word you want to use, mounting bracket hole. Now, the great thing about this is that it comes with a butterfly nut on the mounting bracket itself. So once I got the camera screwed in and I got the right angle, I can just tighten it up from the bottom. Boom, that's not going to move. So now what we want to do is just adjust the distance. It's kind of shooting down right there. I think maybe I might want it up a little bit higher. I'm going to loosen it, adjust it, tighten it back up. Now we're going to turn it on. So now it's on and we're going to test it. The great news is that I don't have to take it out. So this is going to connect to my camera here, to my phone in a moment, to the app. And through the app, I'll be able to see Trevor over here. Now I'm going to just take down these branches first to make sure it's clear. All right, let's check, see if we got anything movement on here. Not yet. Let's see here. Did I turn it on? That's the question. Yeah. All right, let's check it out. Okay. Yep. So it's catching. Getting all the way to that back log right there. So that's perfect. So if you see behind me, guys, see the log in the distance behind me there, that's actually where the camera's picking up. So anything that comes in there coming forward, that camera's picking it up. This is great. It's set up perfectly. Just gonna put the lock on it now and get out of here. Just a simple snake lock, guys. And these are worth all the money in the world. For about 20, you can get them anywhere from $20 to $25. So again, the camera has the ability to lock in the back, but it also locks the door shut. So how you put this on will actually make a difference on how easy it is to get the pictures off the SD card later. This takes a micro SD card, so it's a little bit different than your standard one. So what you want to do is you want to go around the tree first. You want to bring the end through and lock right here on the edge. The reason why is when you got to open that door, it is a pain. I did it all last year. I did it wrong, and I had to jimmy it through to finally get it open, and it was a huge pain. So we're going to put it around, put it through, and lock it on this side. Nice and simple, easy to do, and then you can reattach it when you're done. So just like I said, it's locked, all tightened up. We're all set, guys. Now that we're all done in the field, let's take a moment and review some of the specs for these two cameras, starting with the Link Micro. 10 megapixel camera with a 0.5 second trigger speed and an 80-foot flash and detection range. Moving over to the Force 20 camera, it's a 20 megapixel camera with a 0.7 second trigger speed, an 80-foot flash range with a 70-foot detection range, which means the camera will be able to produce more light than it really requires, giving you better quality pictures. That is really great. Hey guys, so we're coming to the end of the video now, and I just wanted to recap the two cameras that we went over. So we've got the Link Micro camera, which is the smallest wireless camera on the market. It's got some great features to it. The app is fantastic. It really makes controlling your camera so easy, and it's in real time. You do it from home, wherever, sitting in the blind, checking it out. No, it's really great product, guys, and the price point is fantastic. It is so cheap compared to other wireless cameras in the market. Heck, even some of the regular trail cameras out there, it's still cheaper. So certainly look for that. You can get that at a lot of your dealers. Bass Pro and Cabela is definitely there as well. The other camera we looked at is the Force 20, which is the entry-level standard camera that they have. Now this video here and these pictures, check this out. Those are of the Force 20 camera. That was from earlier this season. Look at the clarity of that video and those pictures. 20 megapixels. Thank you very much. I like that. And that's the entry-level camera. Just gets bigger and better from there on. Also looking at these pictures, check out what we got from the Link Micro pictures. So what's really great about that, I mean, yes, it's only a 10 megapixel, and 10 megapixels will get you a half-decent picture. The reason why it's so small in terms of file size and picture clarity is because they got to send that over the wireless network, and that becomes a data consumption issue. Now with the wireless camera, they don't make you go and get a wireless plan. They handle it all. And then you can easily purchase your plan through the website or through your app as well. Guys, you couldn't have it handed to you on a silver platter any more than that. So I gotta say that so far my experience with these cameras has been a 10 out of 10. I really love these cameras and I cannot wait to see what they do all winter. Spring bear, fall next season. I am trying to really pattern my bucks for next year, and these cameras are going to go a long way into helping with that. So anyways, guys, if you want my opinion on that, there it is. Spypoint cameras are well worth it. So check them out at www.spypoint.com.